I'm struggling to create content consistently. In this video, we'll cover 4 things that will help to simplify the process and help you to create content consistently. And if you stick around till the end, I will share the one thing that you need to do to make sure that creating consistent content doesn't eat up all of your time. I'm Amy and I help busy service-based business owners to get started with search-based content marketing. If planning strategic content for your business is something that you're interested in, be sure to subscribe for weekly videos. And on to the 4 things. Okay, so number 1 is research. So if the word SEO or term SEO makes you scream and run the other way, then I'm going to help simplify it for you. So before we get onto keyword research, which is what I mean by research, we want to go back a step and think about who your ideal client is and what it is they might be searching for. So if you're not clear on your ideal client, you really want to think about that before you move on to your keyword research. I'm not going to go through that in this video, but I just want you to know that you have to have them in mind before you start researching what it is they're searching for. So I use several tools for keyword research, depending on what platform it is that I'm actually targeting those keywords on. But for the sake of this video, we'll just go with Google because that's the main search engine. And the tool that I use is called Keywords Everywhere. It is a paid tool, but you pay in credits, and the lowest amount you pay is $10, and that will last you as long as it takes you to use up all those credits with your keyword research. You can use it a fair while before that runs out, so it's well worth the money. Don't just target general keywords. So for example, if you are in health and well-being, don't target health and well-being. It is far too general. You want to think about really specific questions. So what is your ideal client looking for, and what specifically is in your niche? So I don't know much about health and wellness, that's not my area, so I'm going to use my area as an example. So I am in content marketing. Now there's no way I'll rank for content marketing. More specifically, my niche is content planning for service-based business owners. So taking that more specific niche, I can then go down more specific question routes. So for example, busy service-based owners, what sort of businesses might they own? I've got a video that's specific about content marketing for coaches. I'm much more likely to rank for that than I am just on one for content marketing. And start with a term, just guess to begin with, or ask your ideal clients in Facebook groups what sort of things they need help with. Take those questions, type them into Google, and use Keywords Everywhere to find the actual terms that people, a decent quantity of people are searching for. So Keywords Everywhere will tell you the volume of searches there are, and they will also show you the competition. So you want the lowest possible competition number so it's easier to rank for, with as high a volume as you can get. Now you're not going to get the really high volume keywords because those are more competitive. There might be the odd one that's an anomaly that you can target, but these are just, you want to kind of balance the 2 aspects to try and find keywords that you can target. So step number 2 is to add all these content ideas into a planner, a content planner. I like to use a digital one because it's easier to change if things come up or if you need to change things around. I also like to plan my content in line with what my overall business strategy is. So if I'm wanting to focus on selling a particular thing, say in February, say I'm wanting to sell my Instagram templates in February, then I will focus on my content to help with Instagram based questions in the lead up to February, so that people are starting to come in who are interested in that, so that then hopefully they're on my email list by the time that it comes for me to be actually launching my Instagram product. The third step is to batch record. So what I recommend you do once you have everything logged into your planner, ideally a piece of content for each week. I like to plan at least for a month at a time. With my clients, I plan their quarter at a time. Once you've done that, you want to plan when you're actually going to record it. I batch record because it's an awful faff to set up my camera and my light and clean the corner, like this corner, you should see the mess over here, before I record my videos. So batching just saves you time, and you can knock out maybe a month's worth in one go, and then it's done. So take your planner and your content ideas and just plug those into your actual project management tool or your paper planner, when you're planning out your days, and just allocate a day to recording your content for that month or writing your content for that month, whichever option it is that you're going with. And the fourth step is to schedule your content to go out. So much like you're batching your recording, and I recommend that you also plug in a time to batch when you edit your videos so that you're in that frame of mind when you're doing that, or outsource it if you can afford to outsource. You want to do the same with scheduling. So you've created these 4 videos to do the next month, schedule those to go out once a week for the next month, and then it's done, it's dusted, and you know that your videos are going out at a consistent time and date or day of the week each week, and so it becomes something that people expect, and that helps you to build trust by being consistent and people know what to expect from you. And I promised a bonus so that creating content doesn't just eat up all of your spare time in your business, and that is to make sure that this core content that you're creating each week, you don't just set it and forget it on YouTube or on your podcast and that's it. Repurpose it to social media. You can get so much more content out of your core content, and it helps with the consistency of message as well as being consistent and showing up regularly. So use it for all your content. You can throw in other behind the scenes and things to help people to get to know you better as a person, but your core content should be the main guiding light of all the rest of your content. So use it, and it will save you time as well. And if you want to get super organized and plan out the next 90 days of your content in as little as 4 hours, you can swipe the framework that I use with my VIP clients. It's called the 4 Hours Framework, and it will walk you through what to do hour by hour to get all your content planned for the next 90 days. And you can swipe it at amyhardy.co/framework, and I will leave a link in the description to this video. I've also linked to a couple of videos to help you on this topic more. The first one is about repurposing your core content to social media, and the second one is how content marketing can actually help your business. And I've linked to both of those in the description to this video as well. And remember to subscribe for weekly tips on planning content for your service-based business.